Fire TVs can get really slow, but look at this. Look how fast, how responsive my device is. And in a minute, I'm going to show you how slow they normally are. You may experience a really slow Fire Stick, but as you see, you can do some settings, you can add some stuff and make it move as quick as you want. Even look at the mouse on the websites. If you look how fast we can scroll, how quick it can move. And I'm going to show you how to do all of that in this one video. The main thing is, don't rush through, watch till the end, and we'll make it work for you. Okay, before we do that though, obviously subscribe to this channel you're watching now. And a quick shout out for you guys. We are now doing live streams again on a brand new platform called Kick. The link for Kick is directly underneath. Come over, create an account, it's free, and you can watch my live streams where we can do a lot of these tutorials, help videos, Q&As, all live weekly, 2 or 3 a week, and do check it out. If you're lucky, when you come over, we may be live straight away. But back to this video. So what we're going to do is speed up the Fire Stick. This is a usual Fire Stick, and as you see, it moves really, really slowly. It's not fast, and this is actually a Fire TV Cube, which is one of the fastest devices. You will notice on older devices, it's even slower. As you see, I scroll down now, it's slow, okay? It's slower. When we're in the mouse, it's slow. It scrolls slowly. We can speed all of this up, and we're going to do it right now. To do that, we're going to install one application. And to install that application, we need to get the downloader app, okay? This application here. So to do that, I'll slow down a bit now. First thing you're going to do, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe, and then go to that magnifying glass. Type in here, downloader, DOW, and you'll see downloader underneath. Click it, get it installed, but do not open it yet, okay? Once it's installed, we're going to go back to our home screen, all the way across to settings. You're going to go to My Fire TV. You're going to go to developer options. If you do not have developer options on your Fire TV device, there's a video underneath in the description to add developer options again, okay? So, open developer options, turn ADB debugging on, install unknown apps, turn it on for downloader, okay? That means we can install the application we need straight onto a device. Okay, back to your home screen. You now need to find the downloader app again. If you can't see it on your home screen, go to these 3 squares and a plus, go to My Apps, and then you'll find downloader in here, okay? Perfect. Open it up, and what you're going to type in here is 75726. That is linked underneath for you. If that does not work, because sometimes the quick codes stop working, you can type docsquiffy.com/downloads. Also linked directly underneath. That link is full of applications to download. You can test it out on your Fire Stick. You can test it out on your mobile phone. All linked directly under this video. You then click go. And this will now load to my website. While you're waiting for that to load is a prime time for you to hit that subscribe button. Drop me a comment, say hello, drop me any questions, and we will try and answer them where we can for you. Okay, once here, scroll down, and you will get to the new updates, new APKs, and you'll see one called Speed Toolbox. If it is not there because you're watching this video at a later date, a bit further down in Downloaders and Tools, you will see Speed Toolbox. You click it. If an advert pops up, you just click close. And then you're going to scroll down to the download button and you're going to click it, okay? What you will find is this also works on Android TV as well to speed up that device. Let me just remove my head. Click download. And then you will click install. You will click done. You will click delete because we don't need the install file, and delete. Perfect. Okay, now you've got it installed, back to your home screen, and we're going to find that application. The application will be in those 3 squares and a plus again. Go to My Apps, and it is actually called TDUK Speed as the icon. You will find it probably at the bottom, or mine has been moved to there, and you can click to open it. It may pop up to agree to ADB debugging. Click OK, agree to it, and it may pop up to allow from this computer. Click OK. This application is brought to us from Tech Doctor UK. I'm sure many of you know him anyway. Do check out his YouTube channel. Very good videos, and it's great that he's brought us this application for free. Some of his other ones are about 99p, but this one is currently free, so we're going to make the most of it. So these are your transition animation scales. We're going to change these, but don't put them all to 0. The first 2 change to 0, and that will get rid of those animations which slow down the device. And the last one, you can change to anything from about 0.5 to 0.2. This is the animation scale. This will be your mouse toggle. If you change the last one to 0, it will move too fast on the mouse and you won't be able to control it. So maybe about 0.3 on the mouse. Click Save Values, and it's done. So what you will see now, as you scroll, there is no animation, so it's fast. Even holding down that home button, this thing pops up instantly instead of that animation to load it up, which obviously speeds up the device and makes it a lot better. Your mouse toggle back in your downloader again then now will be fast. And like I say, if it's too hard for you to control, change it up a little bit. If you do all of this and you don't like it, go back into the application and you can just reset the values and it will put them all back to normal for you, okay? I'm going to change them to 0, 0, and I like this one at about 0.5. Hit Save Values, and we're done. Brilliant. Let me know in the comments underneath if that worked for you. I hope it did. Remember, you can come and ask me any questions. We will be putting up a schedule for our live streams on Kick. This doesn't affect our YouTube. Videos on YouTube are coming all the time, but live streams currently will be on Kick. We want to build this platform. We are live tonight, but it depends when you're watching this video. We're going to do some movie stuff tonight, so do come and follow over there. It's going to be good. We can do a lot more there. It doesn't put risk on our YouTube channel, and we can obviously talk about a little bit more there. Obviously, the YouTube channel is there for all your videos. The video for the developer options is also linked underneath if you need it. All in the description. So are all our other social links and everything like that. And if you need a VPN, we have a link underneath for one of our partners, NordVPN, to help keep you safe online. This allows us to do what we do, keeps us safe online, and it keeps you safe online as well. Malware protections, makes you access content in other countries, that sort of stuff, all from a VPN. Brilliant. I've tried to keep that as quick as possible without going too fast. I hope you like it. Do remember to hit that subscribe button, hit that share button. I'll see you on our next live on Kick, and I'll see you soon.